What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, with another Rikersisland story. I remember being on Rikers Island, C-74, being in 5 Main. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the recidivism rate of people who go to jail, right? Now, for those of you who are not aware of what this term is, I'm going to say what I believe this means, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. But recidivism and a recidivism rate is when you're in jail and you come back. Basically, when you become a statistic. Going back to 5 Main, there was this guy, I forgot this dude's name. He was on the team on the other side, right? This guy was a pretty cool dude. I never had a personal problem with him. He was an aggressive dude, though. He terrorized, you know what I'm saying, the day room niggas on the other side. But I never had no personal problem with him. This guy was on Rikers Island for about 6 months. This guy goes home. I never see this guy again. I live my own life, right? Towards me leaving Rikers Island and going upstate to Green Correctional Facility, I was on the island for about 19 months before then. I remember around me being on Rikers Island about a year. I'm coming out the box. I'm being moved to a new house. And who do I see who already has the crib? The same dude who was in 5 Main with me a year prior. Now, me and this guy, we already hit it off. We remembered each other. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? This guy was back on the island. He had turned Muslim, which was something that was shocking to me because the kind of guy that this guy was definitely like nothing Muslim about this nigga at all. Nothing Muslim about him. True terrorizer, true oppressor, nigga with a capital N. Like nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this dude had come back a year later, locked up for murder. Worse than that, he came back a year later, locked up for murdering somebody who offended his friend. Over a situation that had to do with his friend, he murdered another man over that man. And that man hadn't even come to see him while he was on Rikers Island. And I don't believe the dude ever even supported him at all once he got to the island. This was a guy who immediately came back to the island, and he kind of was the same person, but he had turned Muslim and was thinking about it was like he was kind of trying to like line it up to where he's protected when he goes up north, as if he knew he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail. And when you think about it, it's just like the guy threw his life away. You know what I'm saying? Jail doesn't really rehabilitate people. What jail does is, I would say it only rehabilitates you if you're soft and you have a hard time in jail. For the people who don't have a hard time and they assume roles of leadership and dominance over other people, these are the dudes who come back. This man came back a year later. I remember hearing the dude talk about how he did what he did, allegedly. No, I can't say that. I remember the guy talking about how he knew the police were looking for him. So he decided to turn himself in. And what he did was he had sex with his girl and he left her scent on him, just in case he never got a chance to get it again. And I'm thinking, damn, yo, like, this is a dude who knew that he possibly threw his life away. And even if he didn't do it, he was prepared to stand tall and still do the time. It's a real unfortunate situation. I was lucky enough to do my bid, come home. Maybe about a couple months into my parole, I had to do a violation. I had to do like 2 months in like some type of upstate jail type of thing. But they really say that the average person who's gonna come back comes back within the first 3 years. Here I am. I've been home 11 years and I never really went back. And I just want to acknowledge my own growth, and I want to send good vibes and send my love to anyone who has someone who's locked up right now, who possibly made some mistakes, but they're better people now and they got lives they can touch when they come home. The guy who I'm speaking about, like I said, I've been home 11 years. This guy has probably been locked up for a decade already and probably got another decade or 2 to go. The energy that I send from this video, I pray that it reaches him and it manifests into something that's beneficial for him. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.